this is day 3. And in adventure racing, they talk about how if you make it through day 3, you could race for a really long time. So the day started for everybody with the beginning of their day 3. And teams are moving really well through the course. You know, in any adventure race of this magnitude, 9.5 days, 55 teams, world champions, and citizen racers, there's going to be a huge spread, right? And so right now, our leaders are all the way down on the first big pack raft, right? That's Safit, that's Estonia Ace, Ben Racing is getting on the water, 400. Those teams are bumping along. Sanga should be joining them. And then there's the tail of the race that goes all the way back through the field. And we have teams that are all the way back in Lillooet that are coming off that first paddle, believe it or not. They're coming off there, they're getting to the bike, and they have till midnight tonight to leave that transition area. So while there are no cutoffs, and while they're by no reason are they timed out, they have a lot of road ahead of them. But because it's a 9.5 day race, if they are steady and conservative and take care of themselves and don't blow up, they can move their way through this course. They should use every second of it. So it's been a really good day overall as the race is going. Plus it's been a really nice mix of being in the country and then going through Cache Creek and Ashcroft is great for teams too. So there's a lot of good things going on here.
What's your favorite thing so far?
I don't know. Okay, I'm doing it.
The team.
We have a interesting dynamic in this race was the unexpected construction hole, right? A de facto dark zone, that if teams had that really small window to make it out of Lillooet to get on the road to get here to T85, right? So that was an impact that the race organizers didn't anticipate how to work around. And you just can't move the transition area. There's planning and all of that, right? So there's that. And then for safety reasons, there are dark zones on both of the paddles where the teams have to start by a certain time and be off the water by a certain time. For the first paddle, they could be on the water as late as 5 p.m., but they need to be at a safe spot by 7 p.m. that night. And the race organizers have given them the space where they could go. They've given them a map of where they could pull off and go there. So that's tonight. And then tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., that dark zone hold ends and they get back on the water. What's interesting is that not far after that, there's another bike portage and another paddle where that same dark zone rule applies on a different body of water, and they can get held there. And so there's a really interesting dynamic where teams are fighting to get ahead, hoping to beat those dark zones, which would give them a tremendous advantage. But if they missed a dark zone, all the teams behind them kind of bunch up.
I think the fastest river I've ever ridden. We don't have rivers like this in Estonia, so it's a little bit scary for us. This is big river.
We are at 52 hours of race time. We are in day 3 of the Subaru Canada Adventure Racing World Championship.
So this is the third team, Team 400 from France. And it's hard, guys. Team Safat is still in the transition, and then Estonia Ace is around an hour and a half in front of them. So the race is on.
Designated camping grounds if you need to come off the river. And they're on the map over there.
Planning on going there.
And for everybody at home, just remember they have banked 10 minutes of sleep. We know Team Estonia Ace said to us they have not slept yet. So just think about it, nearly over 50 hours of racing. This is not advisable to do at home.
Yes.
But they do know that they have to make these cutoffs. So there's a whole bunch of strategy going on here. It is just so complex. I mean, your brain is not functioning well. Now you still need to think if you're going to make cutoffs, and there's another cutoff coming. So for those viewers at home, they are chasing cutoffs.